What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans just defeated the Denver Broncos 22-17. The game was sealed by a Jimmy Ward INT in the end zone. Welcome back, Captain. The Houston Texans showed once again that they are legit, that they are a playoff team. No one expected the Houston Texans to win this game. They saw the Denver Broncos on a 5-game winning streak. They saw a Super Bowl winning head coach in Sean Payton. They saw a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Russell Wilson. And you know what the Houston Texans saw? They saw a W, and they walk out of NRG with the Denver Broncos head in their hand. Ladies and gentlemen, get up on your feet. Drop the W's in the chat. The Houston Texans are on their way to the playoffs. They continue to win football games. And quite honestly, if I am an opponent and I see the Houston Texans, I should be scared. Because what we just showed you, that no lead is safe, no streak is safe. The Houston Texans are streak killers. They beat the Cincinnati Bengals when they were on a 4-game winning streak at Joe Burrow Stadium, and they walked out with the Tigers' head. And they just showed you today that they do not care if you are considered the hottest team in the NFL. They do not care if you won 5 games straight. You have to come to Houston. You have to beat us. And you did not do that. The Houston Texans, ladies and gentlemen, defeat the Denver Broncos 22-17. We are going to talk about this victory, but before we do, welcome everyone to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content, win, lose, or draw, so make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. You guys know I've been here since the beginning, all the way back since when we had 7 wins in 2 years combined. We deserve to be here. This is not a fluke. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Trying to hit 9,000 subscribers by weeks 15 or 16. Please help me get there. And thank you all for watching today's video. Now let's go ahead and talk about this Houston Texans defense, because they won you this game. Quarterback Russell Wilson intercepted 3 times, 2 of them by second-year cornerback Derek Stingley. Man, 2 interceptions on the day is absolutely insane. With Derek Stingley, it's never been a question about talent. It's been a question about health. When Derek Stingley is on the football field, we know he could be a Pro Bowl, All-Pro cornerback. Well, he showed that today. 2 interceptions in key moments where everyone thought the Denver Broncos was going to get the momentum. No, Derek Stingley shut that down. He had a fantastic day today. And despite missing majority of the season, this is now 4 interceptions on the year. Are we talking about Derek Stingley potentially being a Pro Bowl cornerback? The other INT from your captain, Jimmy Ward. Welcome back. We haven't seen him since the Tampa Bay game. And to end this week with the INT to seal the victory with the turnover is absolutely crazy. Jimmy Ward, I mean, you've earned your contract. This was a huge game for this Houston Texans team, and you had an impact, a huge impact. I was stressed. My heart was beating out of the chest, but Jimmy Ward sealed it for this Houston Texans defense. Another player who had a really good game, your 3rd overall pick, Will Anderson Jr., with 2 sacks on the day. Will Anderson Jr. had an impact. And I go all the way back when I'm on Twitter and I see people hating the trade. I see people saying you gave up to Will Anderson Jr. He's not a game changer. He's not a game wrecker. Well, he was a game wrecker today. Shout out to Will Anderson Jr. for 2 sacks on the day. More glory to you. This Houston Texans defense, it stepped up. It was bend, don't break, and it won you the game. Russell Wilson, 187 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. He also had 1 touchdown on the ground, 10 carries for 44 yards. Quite frankly, he was the offense for the Denver Broncos. But for the entire game, I felt like the defense had the upper hand. That's why I was entering confident. I felt like if the Houston Texans controlled the Denver Broncos offense, this was going to be a W. And what we saw from C.J. Stroud today, 274 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. He also got sacked 5 times. I mean, C.J. Stroud was as poised as can be. He led this Houston Texan offense. Guys, he does not look like a rookie. He looks like someone who's been in the league for 4 and 5 years. Your leading receiver on the day, Nico Collins, a wide receiver one type of day, 191 yards, 1 touchdown. Brevin Jordan, your second leading receiver, 3 catches, 64 yards. We talked about Brevin Jordan having a big game today, and he did. Now Tank Dell out for what I think is a remainder of the year, a bruised fibula. He got hurt on that Dameon Pierce touchdown, and that is a big blow. You could argue Tank Dell has been your wide receiver one all year. I mean, you could say that the past 2 weeks he's been absolutely explosive. Not having Tank Dell going forward, if he does miss some time, is going to be a huge loss for this Houston Texan offense. You might need to see who was on free agency. We need Dalton Schultz back, dealing with a hamstring injury. Was not there today. That's why we saw Brevin Jordan being heavily involved in the passing attack. But you need Tank Dell, get healthy, number 3, having a fantastic rookie year so far. Overall, man, a huge win by this Houston Texans team. Everyone wanted to see how you were going to respond after last week's controversial loss against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and you answered all the questions. You are for real. You are a playoff threat, and anyone who should be playing the Houston Texans going forward this season should be scared. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about the Houston Texans. Once again, they defeated the Denver Broncos 22-17. The Houston Texans now find themselves, let me go ahead and get it for you so that I am not mistaken, 7-5. Let's go ahead and continue this run. Let's have a good playoff push. For more Houston Texans content, y'all feel free to follow me. For more, go H-Town. Y'all have a very blessed day.